Good morning, Mr. Bookington. Oh, what's your name? Oh, aren't you a silly little slug-type dog thing? How did a wolf end up being a pug? Fucking humans! Honestly, these people are so fucking retarded. Oh, we're just leaving the dog there. They can't shut the dog up. Yeah, so they've got a really yappy, horrible Jack Russell. And then, so it starts kicking off in there, and you can just hear them being like, no, 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 but they've got no consequences to the commands. They just say the word over and over again. So obviously the dog knows that they're not a leader, which is why it's so fucking stressed. You've got to have consequences to your commands. You've got to be the pack leader. You've got to bark. You've got to nip. You've got to bite. Fucking retards. And what that results in isn't a stressed dog like that. You know, my dog would be walking with me by my side. It would never be left on its own because it would be well led, and it would have boundaries, and it would look up to me, and it would feel reassured by me, and it wouldn't have to be fucking stressed out, worrying about all the external things going on because it's the pack leader and it can't fucking work out the human world. Sorry, I went into dog training mode then, but spazzers like that can't fucking look after their dogs. You know, I'm just listening to them. No. I'm just like, are you going to fucking have a consequence for your command? Are you going to step it up? Are you going to get louder? Are you going to move towards the dog? Are you going to give it a little two-finger poke in the side? Mimic the nip of the mother? Ooh! Now, because they're completely retarded, the dog's left on its own all day, stressed out to fuck, and I've got to fucking listen to it. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. So it's like I just want to go in there and like, let me show you. You know, I can show you in 30 seconds. I guarantee, right, if I went in there and spent 5 minutes with that dog would want to come out with me. That dog fucking hates them. Like, it hates the lack of leadership. You know, it needs to be led, man. Poor thing. We're back. Talk about Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking dog. So they are brothers, like, I think they're twins. And they literally do everything together. So they're just gone out for 5 minutes, probably to a shop or something. Like, they do everything together. Like, the level of, like, neediness in them, like, they've obviously just grown up and spent their whole lives together and don't know anything else and can't cope with life without the other. What's going to happen when one of them dies? I just can't believe how retarded they are. Like, they are like actual retarded. So even with my retarded neighbours, and they're basically abused that dog, and this little barking puggo. Quite like the puggo, to be fair. I mean, you're so retarded. You're cute, aren't you? Yes, the slow enough. Oh yes, the stupidest dog that should never ever exist. Well, they are cute even if they can't breathe or really walk properly. Even with all that going on, I am going to find out how much. It's really the bike rental that I'm interested in terms of discount. Hello. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Can you tell me a price, hopefully with a little discount, if I stay for 10 days and rent bike for 10 days?
The bike?
Yeah.
Here, water for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
The bike, 1 day $6.
And is it any cheaper if I went for 10 days?
10 days, I think the price the same. Wait,
Oh.
គាត់សួរបើសិនគាត់យកម៉ូតូ10ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងបើគាត់តម្លៃមិន10 days free 1 day.
Okay, that sounds good.
You pay only 9 days.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
that sounds really good.
Okay.
And what about the room? The
1
room, same price or a little cheaper or?
About the room.
Yeah.
About the room, wait, I check you how much here. The same price. $9.
$9 a night
95.
for 10 nights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think I will do that. All right. Who it is? Is he on his own? Oh no, of course not. They're still together. They'll never, ever do anything separately. These two are brothers. Brothers.
What?
Brother, same family.
Yes,
Yeah.
family.
Yes, I thought so. They look like long-termers. Long-term retards. You have lots of people long-term here.
Yes, one and one.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, I thought so. Good morning, how are you?
Yeah,
Three
fine.
room. 3 room.
3 rooms,
Yes.
good stuff.
Longer.
Gotta be worth $5 a day to do stuff, hasn't it? I've dropped a right bollock. So those who have been following for a while will remember the whole, you know, fluoride-free toothpaste thing in Mexico, and I found a brand called Tom's, appropriately. Fluoride-free, look good. And I remember Leo in the comments at the time saying, yeah, that stuff's not good. It's got, you know, there's a lot of stuff online about that, and I just ignored it because it had been such a fucking hassle trying to find it. I was just like, he's just been fucking pedantic. And then a fucking short came up the other day, and it was a guy testing it for lead, and apparently it's full of lead. And you know what? Since I've been using it, I don't really get headaches. I've been getting lots of headaches, and I've been telling myself it was fucking ascension symptoms. No, I was just poisoning myself with lead. So the last pack of that's gone in the bin, and I found a really good one in Campot baking soda, really good. My breath's better than it's been in a long time. Like it's a really good toothpaste. That Tom's one was shit, and it was fucking poison. Anyway, I forgot to stock up on it, so I'm gonna have to drive back to Campot. And also, I'm making some decent money at the moment. I'm working hard on my other channel, Not Today Satan, at NCS_news. And yeah, so it's time to reintroduce massages to my life, and I have a feeling that I might have to go to Campot for that as well. So yeah, very excited to get the bike. In case you were wondering, this is the toothpaste that I'm very happy with, which I forgot to bloody stack up on before I left Campot. What a retard. Maybe I should go and hang around with them too. If you notice, but those that are more sensitive amongst you, you know, able to feel, will have noticed the lighting in that bar. Like even in the day they've got them on, but like in Southeast Asia the lighting is so bad. It is so bad, it is so offensive to the nervous system. And yeah, like just being in that bar then, like just catching them. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you notice, but like it just amazes me like how desensitized they are to any sort of like ambient light, you know. It's not even, you know, it's nothing to do with Southeast Asia, it's just people in general. Like the amount of people that sit under LED lights, I just don't know how they do it. Like when I go into a supermarket, I'm like, whoa, I can feel it. And then when you look into the science of it, it completely backs up how I feel. Like the reason they brought LED lights in is because they're very stressful to the nervous system. Like the worst, most unnatural lighting ever. And yeah, you're surrounded by it out here. It's crazy. Actually, what's quite interesting is a lot of the reviews talked about how dim the lighting in the room was. What they mean is, it's actually proper light. It's not LED. Actually, it is that new modern fake bulb, but it's a yellow light at least. It's a yellow light, and everyone's like, "Oh, the room's too dim. I want to be fried in LED blue fucking light." Retards. Oh. I have more question for you.
Okay. Today no stock, so I don't.
I want to ask about buses.
Bus?
Yeah, I see in room that you do bus to Hatien.
Hatien here.
Yeah, $10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So I want to book this on 21.
Hatien border, yes. Okay. On 21.
Yeah.
What time you want?
I think about that for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then you only do bus to Hatien, you don't do further?
No.
I do that myself once I'm in Hatien.
Yeah.
No problem.
We stop you in the border and you go. Yeah.
Okay, and at border there's bus company that I can, there's lots of bus at border?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be easy for me to, oh it's okay, I'll ask her, yeah, no problem. I'll tell you in 5 minutes. It will either be 11:30 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
Probably 11:30.
Or you tell me later.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can book 1 day before only.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah. For those of you who didn't notice, dun 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 dun. I mean, look at the blue coming off that. Oh. Ooh, I think my bike has arrived already. Hello. Oh shit. The bike man is destroying the bikes. Looks good. So just ignition and boop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy, no problem. Yeah, very good. You need money now or later?
No,
Or?
you pay me later.
Okay. There's a helmet. Do I get his pink helmet?
Yeah, there. This one. For open here.
Yeah, no problem.
Put gas.
Oh, right, in there. I've never seen that before.
How much?
Okay, perfect. Can I not have a pink one?
No, I got
I'm joking, it's fine. I don't mind. Alright, thank you. What the fuck? The handles on this bike are spiky. Can you see? Let me focus. They're spiky. It's horrible to touch. What the fuck? Oh, it feels so good to be back on a bike. There's always, you know, I mean, I'm relatively, for a white guy, fairly experienced at scooter riding now. But when I don't do it for, yeah, I mean, it's been 7 weeks, 6 weeks. There's always that little like tentativity when I get back on a bike. But yeah, it feels great, even if the handles are fucking insane. Like, I remember when I first started riding a scooter, it gave me blisters because obviously my hands weren't used to holding something like that. But this is going to give me blisters again. It's crazy. Also, the brakes are really shit, but it just feels good to be back on a bike. Let's go to the beach. So I'd be lying if I wasn't disappointed to say that this beach that we saw yesterday is Kep Beach. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice. But yeah, people rave about it as if like it's a really spectacular beach. And I guess it is kind of spectacular. It's got a nice view. Yeah. Slightly underwhelmed. We'll go for a little wander. It's nice to just get my feet on the ground. I think it's quite a while. I used to go for little walks in that garden, but it's quite a while since they've had a sustained period of grounding. Oh wow, the water is... I have no idea what ocean this is. Let me know in the comments. Is this something like the Asian Ocean? Yeah, I don't know. How embarrassing. Not very bad. Knowledge! I know this! Have you learnt to feel though? That's real wisdom. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the water is so warm, it's so clear. Of course there's the odd bit of plastic floating around. It wouldn't be Southeast Asia without some plastic. But it's gorgeous. So I'm going to have a swim. Oh wow. That was glorious. That was just glorious. I don't think I've ever experienced water so warm and just so easy to get into. Also, this beach is really beautiful, like, especially when you take into account this side of it, that you're just encapsulated by mountains. I realised as I was bobbing around in the salt water, just floating and just feeling my body being like, yes, salt. Remember, anything the government tells you is bad for you is good for you. So sunshine, salt be the best examples. But there's many, many examples, and what they tell you is good for you is bad for you. Just turn it 180. Whatever the government say, turn it 180 and you'll be at the truth. And I really mean that. But yeah, as I was floating there, I realised why I was underwhelmed by this beach. And it's because the last beaches I saw were on Kep Beach Island in Vietnam, which is out of this world. So I've been truly spoiled. My sense of what a beach should be is completely warped. And as I was bobbing around and looking at the mountains, I was like, oh yeah, this is amazing. Also, Kep is amazing. I mean, this is high season. I mean, not great for the locals and the businesses, but as an expat, this is amazing. Like, it's just so chilled out. Like, doing this every morning, like, this is my new morning routine. Just, you know, connecting with the earth and the water. Now, admittedly, it's overcast today, which makes it a lot easier. But even when the sun's booming, just 10 minutes in the morning, oh yeah, this is definitely my new routine for the next 10 days before we move on. So I've just driven past this old boy. I felt a need to stop and honour him. It is very rare to see a street dog of this age. I mean, maybe it's not a street dog, maybe it belongs to these guys, because Street dogs don't usually live to this age. Hello. Hey. Wow. What an achievement that is. Wow, the coconuts here are only 2,500 rather than the standard 3,000 in Cambodia. Another pro Kep point. Thank you, good sir. So that's 50 pence rather than 75 pence. Cracking. Oh, more than okay. Amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We have a porch fan. So that's twofold. The sun's out now, so it will help keep cool. And it will keep the mosquitoes off. The biggest mosquito just landed on me. Obviously, I swatted the shit out of it. But it was fucking huge, man. There's some proper mosquitoes in Kep. Hopefully, it's got nothing to do with Billy G and his genetically modified ones. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Well, a good idea if you're a demonic Satanist who wants to depopulate the earth. My camera out in town. Honestly, it's unbelievable. This dog has just been barking non-stop for the last 5 minutes. I come outside and you can hear them. They're like shouting at it, like, you know, pussy in a fucking mound. The dog is like attacking them. I mean, it's just mental. I was about to knock on the door and say, do you want me to fucking help you? And if not, then, you know, I'm going to show you anyway because I'm not fucking living next to your retardation. It's just unbelievable that people can honestly live like this. Like, how can they not work out how to communicate with a dog? It's like the simplest thing. You know, you will always see conscious people never using a lead with their dog. You know, because it's so simple. It's so fucking simple. And if you've got to a level of consciousness, then shit like communicating with a dog. You know, if you're using an extendable lead with your dog or a harness with your dog, you are retarded. It's the simplest thing ever. If you haven't worked out how to communicate with your dog, if you haven't worked out how to make yourself your dog's world, like they are literally programmed to look up to you and follow your commands, and you've fucking got it on an extendable lead. Retarded!